Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Nimpulse Plays, where we're going to be doing another 10-minute tryout. This time we're going to be trying out The Station. Honestly, this game was pretty cheap. I have no idea what it's about. As I understand it, it's sci-fi, set in space. There's some kind of mystery puzzle element to it. But for now, I think I'm more than happy just to see what the game has in store for me. The main menu reminds me a bit of Freelancer, if anybody played that previously in the past, Microsoft Studios games. It's loading. Hopefully it works. I haven't tried it out yet, in fairness. I don't know why it wouldn't work.
How many millions of hours have been spent studying space in the pursuit of finding life in the universe?
A bunch, I think.
So what would happen if we found it? Not bacteria or an invertebrate, but an entire sentient alien civilization.
We'd probably go to war with it.
Questions we've been asking since the beginning of time could finally be answered. But what if the alien species was discovered in a planet-wide civil war? Imagine the debate that would start.
We've watched Star Trek.
Everything our society has done has led us to this very moment. We can't ignore this. What safety and security will be found in contacting a violent alien race? Is this worth risking our safety, our security?
I mean, we're not exactly passive.
A three-person team on board an undetectable space station is sent to research the alien world. Halfway through the mission, the space station's communication, navigation, stealth, everything mysteriously shuts down.
Oh no.
Proof that we were spying on a potentially violent alien civilization now floats helplessly above them.
I'm sure they'll be fine about it.
To understand what happened, a recon specialist is sent to investigate and coordinate a rescue with the crew.
I guess that's me. Alright. Well, this place looks great, and there's our station. Approaching the Espial. Security lockdown active. Structural damage detected. Primary systems unresponsive. Hot chocolate machine malfunctioning. Docking system still works, otherwise this would be a very short trip. Either that or I'm about to crash. Am I lying back in my chair? It's kind of a dark game. I guess we're in space. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm free. I'm just going to turn up the sound a little bit. I can't get to the menu, never mind. We good? We good. Alright, now I'll turn up the sound. Audio. Just bump this up a little bit. The main menu was very loud. Oh. What is this, Doom? Oh. Ah, yes, interesting. The old blue energy. Tetron, multi-sync cell. Oh, lens flare. It's like a J.J. Abrams film. Oh, I should probably, there you go.
Initiating scan.
It's like very Doom energy from the aesthetic at the moment.
Scan complete.
Ah, the old lounge. The old stomping grounds. The old floating ball of blue.
To the critics of this mission, I say
Augmented
it's not
reality
sufficient
systems
you
now
voice your
available.
concerns of danger or ethics. If you are against progress in this moment, you must acknowledge that our very understandings of biology, chemistry, physics, even religion are thrown into question, and you stand in our way.
I'll tell you what, games like this have a great opportunity because the amount of high-resolution panorama shots that we've gotten from, like, the Hubble telescope or other projects must provide a great, like, skybox. So I imagine they've compressed them really well as well. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they actually took a lot of effort, I don't know. Augmented reality communication by Axiom. User 1, big business meeting. User 2, you bet, the sales projections are looking fantastic. That's such a fake conversation. Aiden, in the ideal world, doors would open. It seems both you and the station don't work as well as expected. It's an old station. I doubt your age is gracefully capped, and if the door won't open, just turn off the power override. Interesting. I wonder if this game was kind of made for people to have, like, virtual reality headsets on, like the Steam one, whatever it's called. Honestly, I don't know. I'm playing it just mouse and keyboard. Can I pull these out? Well, I guess I can't. Does this break when I smash? Nope. Everything's very resilient here. Can I throw this into a wall? No. What inspired this exceptional redecorating? Aiden lost, final score, Myla 7, Aiden 0. Oh, I'm guessing they mean that. Interesting. Fish. Ignis somnia. Discovered in the Northern Hemisphere reefs, these fish evolved to integrate bioluminescent bacteria into their scales. Through heredity, offspring will inherit the same color patterns and designs. Nice. Glowy fish. This looks like a power thing. Who needs to be an electrician anymore when you can just slide one thing over to the other? Well. Oh. Hey, buddy. I just came to check up. Oh. That can only be good. Oh, interesting. So I'm just off the land. What's my inventory? Nothing? Audio logs? It's the critics one. Cool. It's very sci-fi. I'm cleaning my one boot. Missing a work boot. Has anyone seen it? I have, but to claim it, you must first solve my riddle. What tosses and turns through space and time and is located in the dryer? Fantastic. Alright, maybe they just want their boot. Maybe all this stuff on the station is why. I'll put that there. Storage, storage, storage. The TSM logo? No, but it's close.
Sure, the aliens are a bit savage, but I see no need to condemn them for it. Think about us. Our people crawled out of a violent past, so I wager they too can change. Don't you?
I doubt it. The past is always present.
How does that work? Although they are entirely right. The human race, I'm going to say we're probably not past the war stage. Okay. That's for. Tells me to run at the same time as something happens. Always a good sign. How do you have an accuracy of 0 and you still hit it? You just run into it by accident? Alright, don't worry, I'll bump your score. Get in there. Take that, you bag. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That would have been really hard to explain if somebody walked in. Spiderbot. Good. Just checking some things over. I absolutely cannot interact with you, apparently. If anything happens to me, I'll have whatever anyone tells you, please know. No matter what, you need to remember that I love you more than you could know. Interesting. A little worrying. Robot, can I help you? What if... No, you're still just typing through. What's in here? His name is Waffles?
I never liked space. It's cold, lonely, and gives a man too much time to think. Time to think about what you've done. than what you shouldn't have.
Uh-huh. Aiden, you seem like you could use a break. Maybe you should hang out with Waffles more, you know? Ah. Oh, this is an interesting UI. Lock a passcode reminder. When everything looks like a nail, you always need a hammer. And the hammer has what's that, a V? The writing on it? Series 1? No, Series 7. V7? I don't know. My dad is the best. There you go, just to confirm. Alright. That's the first 10 minutes of the station. And I can confirm, this is a station. We've been walking around. And always remember, Kibo will keep you safe. Also, what the hell is a Kibo? And why is no more attention being put on Waffles? Anyway. As far as gameplay goes, yeah. We're walking around. It feels like, I guess to a degree like a walking simulator, but at the same point, we've got like mind interactions, so maybe similar to games like, almost like horror games like Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Observation, alternatively, Observer, the Cyberpunk game, or similar things to that. It's an interesting premise. I like that they kind of upfront said what everything is about. I think this is a gun. I should probably... Oh, it's fire suppressor. Never mind, I'll just go drop. You know, we've got Waffles, who is clearly the protagonist. But, yeah. I'd be interested to keep playing. I think 10 minutes is... very conscious that's a skull. 10 minutes is potentially not enough to play this game as much as I would like. As far as the score goes, I mean, gameplay, we're walking around. I think we're in the main gameplay loop. Just going around interacting with stuff. Story goes, interesting premise. Station, you know, testing everything out. Looks like there's going to be some kind of exploration mystery element to it, which is interesting. We've already seen somebody else in another suit, which is pretty cool. Story 4.5, gameplay 4.5. Or 4 out of 5. There's not a whole lot else to interact with. It's mostly just pick stuff up and rotate it. Which is fine, but... You know, these days I think sometimes people want to just be able to do a bit more. I can crouch. I can't jump. Game looks great though. As far as the art goes, honestly, I think I'd be tempted to give it 5 out of 5, just because for me this seems to nail a lot of the great like sci-fi hallmarks. That dingy gunmetal grey mixed with the modernized like Portal ambers and otherwise. There's good color theory as well, so you know. If it's amber, you can't open it. If it's blue, it's all good. There's a captain's office? This place is huge. But yeah, overall, I'd recommend it. I'd suggest if the game looks interesting, people should play it. I believe it's on Steam right now. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.